Today, the U.S. announced it will end a sweeping pandemic-related expulsion policy that effectively closed down the asylum system at the U.S.-Mexico border. Title 42 will remain in effect until May 23rd. ABC 10 News reporter Sofia Hernandez is joining us now live from the border with a look at how these new developments will impact migrants. Sofia?
Yeah, Kimberly, immigration attorneys say that over the next several weeks, we can expect to see chaos, confusion, and swarms of migrants at our ports. But the promise of this order ending will be able to give people the opportunity to start a process that many of them have not been granted.
This is an important and crucial step in going back to the business of using immigration laws to handle immigration issues.
Experts believe the announcement of Title 42 ending come May 23rd is crucial.
There are desperate people who have been waiting patiently, and now they'll get their day.
The order allows the U.S. to expel those seeking asylum because of concerns over COVID. With Title 42 gone, immigration attorneys say those fleeing their country or looking to live in the U.S. will be given the chance to start their asylum process. It's something agencies need to prepare for.
They need time to move those agents to the borders. They need time to train more asylum officers to process cases at the border and take it away from the judges, to create enough strategy at the border when people are not eligible for benefit. How do you actually send them back?
The Secretary of Homeland Security says they have plans in place to address potential increases at the border, deploying more than 600 law enforcement officers. Experts believe our ports may see more arrests and stress.
The port of entry is not ready at the moment, 100%. There's a lot of miscommunication. People are waiting for hours to be seen by an officer. As a whole, I think that the lifting of the Title 42 should only encourage the government to have more procedures and more people at the border equipped to welcome or handle the people coming in, because they're coming no matter what.
Experts note that orders like Remain in Mexico, which force migrants to wait in Mexico for immigration court hearings, remain in place. They hope with Title 42 lifted, migrants won't have to wait as long.
Some are going to win, some are going to lose, but what we advocate for is a process, a fair one, and one that people can access from a place of safety.
The Department of Homeland Security says that until May 23rd, they will continue to expel single adults and families at our ports. After that date, they will return to standard procedures for removal proceedings. Reporting live at the San Isidro Port of Entry, Sofia Hernandez, ABC 10 News.
Major change, Sofia, thanks.